You see when it comes to this, you go mad.
Driving into the Johannesburg CBD, I am hit with the familiar feeling of deja vu. It looks so much like the typical American downtown skyline, similar to other former British settler colonies like Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. By the late 1990s, almost the entire white population of this district vanished, moving to outlying suburbs or fleeing the country entirely after the end of apartheid and the start of black democratic rule. They were replaced by black South Africans and foreigners from all over the African continent. Yeah, but we're leaving anyway, so. But we can't film in.
No, we're out of the shopping center. Okay, so there aren't any here. Normally are security.
Man, this auto ISO is terrible. Look how underexposed it is. That's the thing I've been struggling with, getting the auto ISO to work properly. And this is the theater, right?
Yes, this is the theater.
And this lady here?
Brenda Fassie, the biggest pop South African.
Oh yeah, I know her. You think you're high class, baby. You come from Soweto, just like me. That's the only song I know from her. But it's a damn good song.
You want to get this side?
No, not really. I just want to retrace what we covered.
We went up this way. So you'll have to switch up the ISO every time you get in and out of the shade.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually switching the F.
F-stop.
Yeah. Either way, it's a headache. As I enter these streets, the resemblance to the US fades. I see that familiar rough and gritty image of South Africa we all know from TV. The equipment I am using cost over 70,000 Rand, making us an attractive target for potential criminals. But my guide assures me that there is nothing to worry about and that the Joburg CBD is not nearly as dangerous as people think, especially at this time of day. When it comes to crime, most South Africans like to blame such problems on foreign immigrants, especially from Zimbabwe and Nigeria. But I haven't been here long enough to know whether that is true or not.
And we're not going into Bank City because of the security last time. So we'll turn and start on this end of that end of the town and then work our way in.
One of those guys said he's coming here. What do you think he means by that?
I don't know.
Think it's dangerous or something?
Nah. I don't think it's dangerous. He was probably talking about you before you talking about us as we were coming. And I was like, no, you're gonna see them coming. It's probably the case.
Unfortunately here, I make the mistake of turning on my camera's built-in wind noise reduction. It will dramatically reduce audio quality while barely doing anything to stop the wind.
Olha lá,
Okay, this is Bank City.
Yeah, this is Bank City.
When you enter Johannesburg from this side, Bank City will be your first glimpse of the city's former splendor and future potential. This is the headquarters of South Africa's First National Bank.
So this is like
When other large businesses were fleeing the CBD to suburbs like Sandton and Rosebank, F&B stayed behind, refusing to abandon the city it helped create. So people just come here to hang out.
yeah, hang out, have something to eat because of the food lovers eatery here.
The camera, unfortunately, doesn't do this complex justice. Despite being constructed in the late 1980s, Bank City is so well maintained that it looks like it was built yesterday. Let's get out. Maybe we...
Because I could already see the guy eyeing us.
But like most other nice places in Johannesburg, there is an asinine restriction on filming, so my guide doesn't want to stay here long.
How long does it normally take you to edit a single video?
Depends on the type. These walking tours can be done pretty quick, like maybe 3 days. I'm not really sure how many hours I work on them, probably like 7 hours.
In total?
Yeah, but then like an adventure type of video, those take forever. Like it's hard to really even calculate how much it is. Yeah, it's so much work. And I would love to outsource it, but it's hard to get someone to know what exactly you want.
That's the difficult part.
Yeah. If I could find like a girlfriend that was good at this shit and we lived together and she would edit my videos and I'd pay her, that'd be perfect. And she could travel with me. That'd be the ideal situation, yeah.
That's one thing that deters me from taking video content. The editing.
Yeah.
Just like, I honestly don't have the time.
It's so time consuming. I really hope that AI can like make it easier.
We can just like prompt everything.
Yeah, like
Okay,
prompt color grade this.
Color grade this, do it this way, this is the look that I'm looking for.
Exactly. Where are we headed to?
We're going to the beginning of Main Street.
Okay.
And then we'll work our way around this. Because last time we went through Bank City, we went to Library Gardens. We'll get to Library Gardens on our way out.
Okay.
From Gandhi Square.
Okay.
To Library Gardens. The only edit that I've made is us not going into.
Yeah, what's up, bro? How you doing? This is Timothy. I'm a Nigerian. I stay in South Africa. I love South Africa.
What?
For Nigerians, if you stay in South Africa, stay away from problem. Please. If you have money, put it in your pocket. Stop doing like this. Or respect other people. And please, help people that they need. Yeah, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's actually going to be really good for the video.
It's like he knew what you needed.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Unfortunately, in every single country I've visited, there's the same stigma about Nigerians. So at that point, you have to believe it, that it's based on reality.
It is based on reality. It is actually based on reality. More often than not, they do criminal activities.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously not everyone, but
Yeah. Well, what percentage would you say it is?
probably 80%.
80?
Yeah. That's the like borders that we went to. But we're gonna come back around
Okay.
to try and make things not zigzaggy, because we go there and then have to come back this side and then have to go back that side. So if we go all this way down all around Gandhi Square, then come back up here.
Okay.
Are we going to go to that market on the other side of the...
Kwai Mai Mai?
Yeah?
If we, how far is that? How far, like how much walking would that be to get to Kwai Mai Mai?
It's not a lot. It's probably 10 minutes from Gandhi Square. 15 minutes
Okay.
from Gandhi Square. And then we'll go to Jewel City, Maboneng. So it's close.
Ferreirasdorp is Johannesburg's oldest city, the site of the original gold mines in the late 19th century.
That's a shot of Johannesburg in the 1970s.
Oh.
So we just here. This is the whole of...
It pretty much looks the same. That's a huge amount of development for the 70s in Africa. It must have been like awe-inspiring for the people like from other countries to come here in the 70s and 80s.
So the economy peaked in the late 70s. No, the whole of the 70s was the peak of the economy, and late 70s, early 80s, the rand was actually stronger than the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
So a rand was $1.3.
Wow,
That's how strong the economy was.
it's incredible. That's before the sanctions.
Yeah, that's before. He says they also want to go. YouTube.
English.
Yeah.
What-
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, my king.
Yeah. Those are Zulu guys, right? While there persists a myth of abundant natural resources in Africa, this was only really true in the southern part of the continent. The gold rush that occurred here was the largest in human history, and by the late 20th century, the mines around Johannesburg produced almost 70% of the global supply. The modern city you see here sprung up in just decades, much like Dubai and Abu Dhabi in the 21st century.
Nelson Mandela's office.
Yeah.
Then we come back and go that way. So we can go down and then we can come back up to get into Marshall Town.
Let's go to this side.
Let's cross over. Hola, hola.
No. Is that Nelson Mandela's office?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back up.
You went there, you collected.
Not as many people here like last time. This is so. Wouldn't it have been? I see, show me. That's one word I know in Kosa. It means friend. So it would have been quite difficult for Mandela as a black person to have a law office in the middle of downtown.
So it wasn't that difficult because like the owners of some of these buildings in this area started allowing black people to actually rent out some of these offices. And that became a trend, and so, you know, like the law was tightened. But in this section of the city, he was one of the first to actually get an office, and then it became kind of something that wasn't frowned upon that much.
Okay. How was the quality of life under apartheid?
So from what I hear from like the older people, they tend to say that it wasn't bad. And it wasn't bad in terms of like quality of life. Yes, you weren't allowed to do a whole lot of things, but everything was in order. Like in terms of, just for example, food, the government used to send inspectors to make sure that shops in the grocery shops in the townships were selling proper food. You know, so as much as it was oppressive, it wasn't that bad.
Do you have anything to say to people?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Alvela. Sure. He was asking if you got a shot of him, so I'm like, no, you didn't.
Okay. Honestly, I like the other route better. I feel like the story progresses better because we go through the mining district and then,
This is the mining district.
no, I know, but I mean like
From the other,
from those
from Gandhi Square,
Yeah.
coming this way.
yeah.
Should we go up?
No, it's too late. It's too late. Let's just finish. It's not too busy compared to,
last week?
yeah. Why do you think that is?
Maybe it's just like a very busy day at work, because this is mostly offices around this area.
Okay, so the quality of life under apartheid was good because the government like took care of certain things.
Yes. So even though there was oppression, but in terms of healthcare, an example is during the apartheid era, they built the largest hospital in the southern hemisphere at that time. It's no longer the largest in the southern hemisphere, and they built that in Soweto.
Really?
Yes. So, this is Bara Hospital, still in the top 10 biggest hospitals in the world, and it was built during the apartheid era, and it was built in Soweto.
So the black people had good health care.
Yes.
Okay. And what about income?
Income was low, so there was a huge difference in income for different races.
Yeah.
So for black people, income was low. It was very low.
Can you explain this?
So this is what's called a headgear. and was used, still is used in the mining industry. This one in particular wasn't used here, but was moved here in order to remind the people of Johannesburg the history of mining. And what they use the headgear for is to transport the mine workers in and out the mine shaft, and on the other side is to transport whatever's being mined from that mine out.
Okay. So, that would imply that the current government has dropped the ball on certain things. They've
Yes.
underperformed in certain
Yes.
ways. Now, what about crime and safety during that time?
Crime was much way lower than it is now.
Okay.
So crime has become worse.
In what ways was it bad?
I don't think it was a big problem in those days. But there was crime just like any
No, I
other
mean,
house.
in which ways was that government bad, other than the parts that we already know?
It's a lot of the
Excuse me.
It's the segregation. It is the rules that were placed on education, the rules that were placed on where you can live and move around, the rules on hierarchy, on some people are more human than the others.
Yeah.
So those were the main things that they were bad in.
And
Marginalizing people just in general.
Can you explain this?
So this is a train that was used to transport workers in the early days, from early 1910s, from the late 1800s into the early 1900s, and it was used to transport workers from one station to the next, bringing them to the shaft at the end of the work day. And this small carriage used to carry 28 people. And as small as it is, it's not that the people were much smaller, but it's one of the signs that work conditions in those days were very terrible in the mines. And it's another one of the things that show leading up to the great strike in the 1920s, mining strike.
Okay. During apartheid, were black people allowed to go to, like, college, university?
Mostly no. Yes, but only for like very certain things. So nursing, you're allowed to go and study, be a nurse, and very small, it's very specific things where you're allowed to go and study. And teaching was also another thing that was allowed.
Okay, now what was the logic in that?
The logic was just to try and try and oppress black people even in their mind state. That's why there were separate education system, and black people were under the Bantu education, which was just meant to teach them the basics that will allow them to live and work and do the jobs that they were allowed to do. So it was like the whole education system was oppressive.
If they had made a system that was more inclusive, they might still be in power. You know what I mean? Like, when you oppress people too much, it causes rebellion. You have to give them a little. Honestly, the best way to oppress somebody is to give them a little bit. There's certain ethnicities. I'm gonna cut this part out. There's certain ethnicities in Africa where there's like a small minority. This is a small minority ruling the larger group. But they make it work because they elevate some of the and put them in positions of power. So now the leaders are kind of okay with the system, and so the people don't revolt. It's very simple if you know what you're doing. But the South Africans or the Afrikaners.
But you also have to understand that they come from the fear of what happened to them during the whole Anglo-Boer War and being put in concentration camps and all of that.
Okay.
And their mindset were like, listen, we need to be the ones at the top and oppress everyone to make sure that we still have power. And plus they were a minority in terms of numbers, still are a minority.
Okay, it was a fear-driven thing.
It was more, I think it was more fear-driven.
Yeah. You know where the McDonald's is?
By Jewel City.
No. How do I describe this? There's a McDonald's. It's near here. It's actually the nearest McDonald's to here.
McDonald's is on this corner.
Hi, it's us. We're here in Johannesburg.
So what is special?
I sell space muffins. I'm the only lady in Joburg who sells weed and space cakes. And I'm so pretty. And these are my baby daddies. Yeah, so anyways, hi.
So what is special about South African women?
We're so pretty. We got big nyash and bobs. Shake it, yeah. And we are so smart. We're so educated. Look, we know. Look. Yeah, we are like so educated. We can speak English. We are like so pretty. And we are like, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Is that all?
Yeah, and what's special about South African women?
We are multilingual.
Okay.
We respect our men.
Okay.
And
Hello.
we're so pretty.
So what's special about South African women?
South African women, they are very respectful, they are beautiful, intelligent, and as you can see.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so you coming from?
Bye.
Where you coming from?
USA.
USA.
As you can as you can see with our beautiful nature, you see our hairstyles. But the best thing that we are proud is this. You see, when it comes to this, you go mad. You never tried this.
Okay, thank you.
What's your page?
Bye.
What's your page? We want you. You must come back.
Okay, I'll come back. Huh?
What's your page?
Willy Fungo on YouTube.
Willie who?
Fungo. Fungo.
Yes.
So why can we watch ourselves?
Willie Fango. He says he's gonna marry me.
No, like
Yeah, I use Willie Fango.
YouTuber.
I have a number.
He's a YouTuber.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah.
So you say
Page Willy Fango. W-I.
That is terrible, bro.
Huh?
That is terrible.
No, it wasn't.
Don't post it, man.
Post it! Post it.
I'm writing a page.
No, let's go. Let's go.
We just want to see ourselves.
Let's go. No. I'll explain.
You are gonna go away from South Africa.
No, I'll come back.
That's xenophobia on you. You don't know us.
Let's go.
You cannot xenophobia. You'll go back to the USA now.
No, the reason why I don't tell them is because they'll come back and be like, don't post it. That's the problem. Like, when they know the channel, they'll come back and change their mind. Those girls are funny, though. Located in the middle of Johannesburg, Gandhi Square is easily one of the most impressive scenes in the entire CBD. It serves as the city's primary transportation hub with buses that can take you all over the city. The area is clean, safe, and most importantly functional, flying contrary to the familiar negative narratives about Johannesburg. Just like Newtown Junction, Bank City, and the mining district, Gandhi Square shows the superiority of capitalist private sector-led development. In the year 2000, a company called OPH Properties secured a 45-year lease on this land, renovated it, and transformed the square from a rundown dump into the vibrant and beautiful landmark you see today.
Are we circling back to
Yeah.
center? Once you're done with Gandhi Square.
Yeah.
It's funny that it's called a square and it's a rectangle.
Yeah. Okay, so here's Gandhi. I used to like him until I learned that he was basically a racist himself. It's really hypocritical when you think about it. It's like, oh, don't discriminate against Indians, but you can discriminate against blacks. Really dumb. But he did a lot for his people, I guess.
He did. But then there's also like rumors of him touching boys.
Really?
Yeah. There's rumors of that he's like underaged kids.
Dang. Well, so I guess he was all the way fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming on.
Let's go up that way.
Hey, there should be some like local guys, like not professional money changers, but street money changers.
No,
They don't have that here?
that's not
Allowed?
not a thing.
Oh.
The only ones I know on the other side of the city, but it's the ones that change South African.
Once again, Johannesburg starts to take on an uncanny resemblance to the US, particularly older districts in cities like New York or Chicago, which were built around the same time using the same architectural styles. Okay, so tell me about this club.
So this is the Rand Hub, and this was an idea by a man named Cecil John Rhodes, who has a very important role that he played in Southern African history, but mostly in a bad way. And this was the first building that was built on the site, was built in 1886, in the beginnings of the city. And then a second building was built, and then this is a 1904 building. It's the third building that was built on the site. It's a private club for all. It was built as a private club for all the Rand lords, so all the mine owners and the wealthy people of Johannesburg in those days. And also when the late Queen Elizabeth was still alive and young, in her early days as queen, this is one of the places she used to stay at when she visited Johannesburg.
Mm-hmm. As a British colony, right?
Yes.
This Standard Bank building, is this still being used?
No, it's not being used anymore. But I've heard that there might be servers in there, so it's used as just like
Oh, computer servers, okay.
computer servers. But as just like it's no longer a building that's being used.
Okay.
Shoot a video. C'est shoot a video.
Welcome to South Africa. Hello.
Hi Maria, wait, does it count?
No, look, it's shooting forward. So say hello to the world. Say hello. Okay, thank you.
It's going to be interview.
YouTube.
Excitement.
Yeah, it's great being a kid. Being a kid is like being high every day.
Yeah.
Everything is so much fun.
We have this conversation with some of my friends, like, why do we want to be adults?
Oh my God, yeah.
Like, why do we want to be adults?
Yeah.
Life was fun as a kid.
It was the best. And he didn't need much.
Yeah. Let's turn here. Come to the square. To Library Gardens. Wanna go to the Carlton building?
Colton. No, that's not necessary. But maybe Maboneng.
Yeah, we can go to Maboneng. Amulizwa nami nje. Ukuyikhulumele nami.
That guy's pants were a little bit too tight. It's like woman legs. This building here. You know the history of this one?
So this is an extension of the First National Bank building, and it is built in the same way that the earlier building next to it is built. You'll be able to see.
Library Garden was originally known as Market Square, built on the site of Johannesburg's first market in the late 19th century. Okay, let's walk through these streets. This way will take us to Maboneng, right?
Yeah, let's take this one.
How
That's the library. and we can go.
Yeah, that's fine.
It does take us to Maboneng.
Do you think it'd be safe to walk through that area with this?
To a certain point, I'll tell you where, just before we need to put it away. Pass over quickly. This road, it should be. Most of the way should be safe.
You mean here?
Yeah.
Did we ever get to Main Street? That's the...
We went past Main Street when we were going down to Gandhi Square.
Okay.
Should we use the same route as last time?
To Maboneng?
Yeah.
I guess so.
We can actually use this road. I think it's safer than that road going to.
Okay.
Maybe we'll just walk down from the side. Then we'll turn later on going down to Maboneng. Unless you want to use Main Street the way that we came, the way that we went the last time.
It's okay. Excuse me, please.
think from that corner, it's best to put it away.
Okay. I think we could actually call it a day. We can do,
Maboneng another time.
actually no, I don't want to be lazy. That's my laziness talking. How long is the walk?
Probably 10 minutes from here.
Okay.
So I think you can put the camera away now. And then
Anyway, so what's the history here of Jewel City?
So Jewel City is an extension of Maboneng, and it just feeds off what Maboneng became. So Maboneng was part of Town, and it was factories.
Uh-huh.
And I have to look up this man's name. I forgot his name.
Hello.
But his surname's Liebenberg, and he started buying factory buildings to convert them into apartments, shops, and try and revitalize the city. And that's how Maboneng started, and then Jewel City is just an extension of Maboneng, the idea of Maboneng, and it's right next to it.
Hey, my brother, cameraman. My brother.
You have something to
How's it
say?
doing?
Yeah.
I'm for myself, my brother. I'm selling some sweets to you. Oh, do you actually want to ask me a question and do some camera thing?
Sure.
Yeah, you have a content.
Yeah. What should people know before visiting South Africa?
Oh, okay, wait. Okay. First number one, this is my diva shit. And now we start talking about the whole country. I don't know which kind of accent. Let me take it easy. Give me that question again, my brother.
So what should people know before visiting South Africa?
You should know that there's actually many languages you have to speak. You have to say Eta, Mocho, Exe, Uzet, you understand? Sounds like a sound, but it's actually a greeting, my brother. Mocho, Danko, you understand? You're not even getting there, my brother. It's not a language yet, it's more like you're gearing up.
Yeah,
it's a taster,
yeah.
my brother.
Okay.
So you have to get to those ones before you get to the 11 ones, you see, my brother.
Yeah.
It's easy to operate like that.
Okay.
Mnandi.
Thank you.
Now get some sweets here. Yeah. We got content and sweets going on.
How much are the sweets?
It's actually 10 rands.
You have 10 rand on
Yeah,
it?
if you can convert it out $1 and $2, we don't have dollars. Yeah, guys, it's gonna be a penny.
That's the problem. There's
My brother,
a
ten
money
rand.
issue. Yeah.
Okay, but faith to not let you in,
But
okay.
sorry, if we
Okay,
come
my
back.
brother.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Thank
Shut
you.
up. Mocho, Dago. Hey, ja.
Cool guy. Why are these people waiting in line for an ATM? That's crazy. Jewel City is another excellent example of private sector-led redevelopment in the Johannesburg CBD. This area was formerly a hub for South Africa's diamond and precious metals trade, which was abandoned in the 1990s before being repurposed as a mixed-use residential development. It is an excellent option for young people who want to live in the CBD because of its low-cost rentals and walkable layout with banks, restaurants, and booming nightlife in nearby Maboneng.
50 or an 85. 50 or an 85 is just perfect. It really depends on what you're going for in terms of look. Both are perfect. 50 or an 85. I have no idea why you'd use a 70-200 for just portraits.
Yeah.
Especially street portraits.
Yeah.
It's not even like a professional shoot.
Yeah.
And also, I suspect he probably bought it from someone who stole it.
Oh, really?
Because there's been a bit of like these guys.
Maboneng is another important inner city neighborhood that is a must visit for people who want to experience hardcore nightlife in the CBD. Top spots include the Kwaimai Market, where you can buy local Zulu cultural items and enjoy braai barbecue in the afternoons. On weekends, be sure to visit the Cosmopolitan, which is probably the busiest club in the entire city.
Don't know why. These people have just gotten paid, so they should be outdoors more.
Yeah. Now, what would you say is a normal monthly income here? In dollars?
In dollars. There's a very big range, but the minimum wage here is about $200. And normally people earn from about 500 upwards. It's only if you're working in like retail that you earn less than that.
Okay.
Or if you're working in like an informal.
How much would McDonald's pay?
McDonald's?
Yeah.
One of the worst payers. The last time I saw, I think they pay about $150 a month.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if they now pay minimum wage, but the starting wage that I saw probably about 2 years ago was 2,500 rands, and I was like, that is not livable.
And anyone who wants a job there can get it?
Kind of, yeah.
That's crazy. And then if you look at their prices, like it's a little bit lower, but it's not as low as it should be, considering that what they're paying their workers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing.
The starting is there, around about 2,500, probably now 3,000, which is it's not livable. It actually isn't a livable wage. It only works if you're living at home.
Yeah.
And you don't have kids or anything. It only works then.
Yeah.
But that's only for like if you're only starting out. So I don't understand how people who are actually adults with responsibilities can actually make it work.
But while Maboneng was recently gentrified and redeveloped, it shows the limit of this private sector-led approach. Oh, Lord. Over time, crime, drugs, and disrepair have crept back in, turning the area very sketchy at night. Some blame a lack of government support. Unfortunately, in South Africa, fighting back the chaos is a never-ending and often uphill battle. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, let's